Hey guys, this is Tony. Welcome back. Anybody that's watching, we're going to install a ceiling fan today. This was Southern style. I should have said that a while ago. Anyways, we're going to install a ceiling fan. I took the old one down. I wasn't thinking about it. I should have taken it down and showed you taking it down, but it's pretty self-explanatory. It comes with 1,000 little pieces. But you're going to start off, first thing you want to do is you're going to make sure this is off. Yeah, obviously it's off. But that's not how I tested it. I tried to switch. But anyways, on your ceiling fan, you're going to always mount this piece first. I don't know what this bracket's called, but it's like the base. It's going to be the piece that holds your ceiling fan up. Ceiling fan's going to hook in here and hang. But you're going to put your wires through this hole, and then you're just going to use these slots and run your screws up in here to the box and hold it up. We'll do that real quick. Pretty easy to install, really. I'll say that, and then it's going to be, I'm going to make it look like it's hard, but come on. Yeah, there's your mouth right. We'll just stay there now. It's an odd box. I don't think I've ever seen. I'm assuming it's some kind of ceiling fan box from the 90s, but it looks like it's got some brackets up inside there. Got a hold quite a bit of weight, maybe. There we go. Really simple. I want that. Let's see if we can get started here. I'll get that started. We run them in with a drill with an impact. Alright, so now you got this piece up here. If your electrical box is strong enough, it's got little feet up here that hold this in so it won't shake. It's solid. It's going to be there for a long time. Alright, you're going to pull your wires out and get them out here where you can get to them. This will be one of the next steps. Alright, now I need the ceiling fan motor. Lisa's going to get that out of the box here for me. Here, let me have it off the box. Yeah, like that. Good at this. Natural camera. Like I said just a few seconds ago, there's a little square piece on here. That is going to rest right inside of this and hold it. You want to see this piece? There you go. All right, you just got to take it apart, put all your wires together. On a ceiling fan, you got two options. There's this black wire and this blue wire. I don't know which one. I'm thinking the blue one runs the actual fan motor, the black one runs your lights that's going to be hanging below it. But in our situation, the only time you use that is if you have multiple light switches. You have a light switch over here on wall one, you're going to run like, you flip it off your lights on, flip your ceiling fans on. In this house, it wasn't wired that way, and this was all finished, so I couldn't rewire that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the black and the blue together, and that's going to be your power, your hot, and then you have your common and your ground. And so the hard part about it is you don't have very much wire to fool with. I'll take it. Give me just a second. Let me put these two wires together. What I'll do is I'll take it and go ahead and wire it and hold it up while I'm doing it. And I'll put the old wire that's in my pocket. I'm just the kind of person to say so. Can't beat that. 150-year-old wire nut. Got cookies on the ground. This makes it fun, no doubt. And I don't know how good of a view you got here, but you don't want to run them up in there pretty good. Pull on them, make sure we'll run them up in there pretty good and pull on them. Make sure the thing's not going to come off there. And then you're going to run this other one, the white one, up on there. Same way. And now, once I get this on here, we're going to test it. I'm going to turn it on and make sure it works before I go any farther, because if for some reason I made a mistake, you don't want to catch it now, not after I got the whole ceiling fan up. Because it's not hard to do, if you're putting them on here and you get the wires just, like I just put that in there, it's hard to to hold it with one hand, and you know, it's like chewing bubble gum and walking at the same time kind of deal. But once I get that started, here we go. Ceiling fan's not that hard to put in. I don't care for them too much. They put a lot of stress on your frame of your house. If you have an older home that doesn't have ceiling fan boxes, and what I mean by that is this electrical box up here is supposed to be, I guess you'd say heavy duty. The ceiling fans, you know, they're just heavy. And some of the older homes didn't have them, but you know, everybody back in the day didn't have heat and air, didn't have air conditioning. So, you know, that was just not a thing everybody could afford. So a lot of times they'll put ceiling fans in, and they don't have the proper box to hold the fan in. So it puts a lot of stress on them and pulls your drywall and all kinds of stuff. All right, stay. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to hook these two together. You know, I'm not going to say you actually have to. I guess you should, because this is rubber isolated from the frame, and but the frame is really connected to that metal box up there. If you have a plastic box, it's not as important, but a metal one like this, or it's more important, I mean, but a metal one like this mount is screwed to it, so, you know, but still, I'll put the grounds together. And we'll make sure everything is wired right. Then you just take this and you set it up here. It hangs like that. All your extra wires and stuff just kind of sit up there and overheat it. Yes. You go ahead and before you turn that on, I gotta have the other piece on here. Have the piece that actually mounts to it. This piece here, this has got your controls in it. When you do a ceiling fan, this, you know, you can get them without this and without the lights. Some people do that. I haven't seen one of those in years, but it just has a cover that'll go over instead of this. But this here, if you look at it, it has, it's lettered. It's got L and A. If they can see that, I hope so. All right, up here, same way. A and L, you just match them up. It's pretty easy. And then we'll have Lisa turn on the light switch over there. All right, and then we're going to pull this. Or this one. Ooh, that works. Okay, and then a light bulb. You got a light bulb, then you get ready to make sure the light works. We'll put it together. I said it a while ago, you want to make sure that your wiring occurs good before you go through and put all this stuff together. All right, that's good. Oh, there it is. No. Okay, so you take this back apart because you got a long ways to go from this point. You just pull this little doodad here. Be careful because you don't want to scratch them up, make them look bad. All right, there's that. Okay, now we're going to we've got this part done. That's the easy part. You got the motor home. So we're going to put these fan blades together. Now, on your fan blades, you got to pick which side. They always come one side's one color, one side's the other. You got to pick which one you like. I like the wood grain. I think it's going to look real good, contrasting against the ceiling. I like that. So we're going to go with the wood grain. Now, again, you need to kind of be careful. All this stuff can get scratched. In the pack, you're going to take and dig through your stuff. That's the piece of the end right there. So it's got these little rubber isolators. That's what I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what they do. I just know you use them. Okay? And they make these holes in these fan blades. And this is probably one of the easiest fans to put together. You take them and these holes are right here. You're just going to shove them through. We're going to do that real quick. It takes a little bit to do them, but you just shove them in there like that. They're a grommet is what I'd call them, but I'm sure there's some kind of isolator or something. So you make sure they're through on both sides. Got a whole bunch of it to do. Every family's got them. But you want to make sure they're through there all the way, because they're going to look funny if they don't. Alright. And we're going to show you this all the way through, start to finish on it. It's not hard to do. I think everybody, if you're doing stuff to your house, you're going to probably end up with a room, at least one of your rooms with a fan in it. So, we were painting earlier, we painted the trim in here with a sprayer. We got that done today. Yesterday we primed this room, and this is the addition on this house, the basement addition. I think I did a short video of us doing that metal siding on this house on the outside. This is the room that metal siding is on. It's got the bathroom. I did this video of this bathroom down here where we did that paint on the well, they call it glazing. Some people do. I just call it paint. We painted that shower in there. It turned out okay. I ain't mad at it. I think it looks good. It'll be real nice once I get all the, like I said, you put all your fixtures on everything, all your hardware and stuff. That's what makes things look good. It's, people paint and they don't think about it. They're like, oh, I want to paint my doors. Well, if you don't take your door off the hinges and paint it, then you paint your hinges, and then you're like, my door don't look as good as it did, because you end up with, making a mess out of your hinges a lot of times. So it's all of the prep work. About 95% of what makes things pretty. Just like working on a car, anything else. Working in your yard, you want to put a retaining wall up, you better get the first blocks level and straight, and the rest of it look good. You got to get that foundation built. Same with this. Every time, put it together. Try not to scratch it up or anything on it. This is real time. What's that time lapse? It's weird how they come with enough of these to do them. I think the other one had like one in the pack by itself, like if you didn't get enough in the main pack. Upstairs, when I put it initially. They come in just enough. Now they also have in the kit, we'll show you in a minute. I've never put them on. They have like weight kits and isolators. Like if you take and have your ceiling's all messed up and you can't get, you don't have a level place to put it. Well, I mean, when I say level, I mean flat, square to the base. And they have like little shims and stuff that come in some of the packs. And the shims make it to where you have to put, you can put them underneath the base of your ceiling fan. Back in the day, used them all the time. Especially with a ceiling like this, because these ceilings are, there it is. These ceilings are textured with a dauber. A lot of times with that, you end up with your ceiling fan ends up being a little, sometimes it'll be on a piece of mud, and it'll be just kind of cockeyed, All right, so now these are part of the blades. I don't know what this is called, but it's a piece that actually mounts it right here to the motor. So you got this. It's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to line these up with this, like that, on the back side, and you're going to put screws through here. And they have exact screws to fit. Look through my pile of parts here. Those not it. These are it. If you look at them, I'll open these up and put them in my hand so you can see them. They're kind of neat looking. They're flat like, and you see that they don't have threads all the way down here. That's what sits in that rubber bushing right there, and just lets that fan blade kind of just rest in it. Okay. So I'm gonna put the center, the first one in up here. You see, they don't really stick out that far. They just snug down in there. It's barely in there. But you're going to take it, line up one. Alright, you just want to get it started. Once you get one started, make sure you get your hose lined up right. Get another one started. Get the third one started. Okay. And then we're just going to go right on through, one at a time. You got to make sure that you're putting them on the same side the whole time. Because it look real goofy whenever you get done with it and it's got 2 black blades and three wood grain ones. I mean, if that's what you want, do whatever you want to do it. But you'll be like, hey, I wish I had paid more attention. It's kind of neat how much extra parts they put in these and stuff like this. I know that everybody's gonna say you don't get extra parts. You do. Because they never know the situation in which you're installing it. I don't know what kind of house you got. Now we ordered these off of, the Jungle website. They're reasonably inexpensive. Fans can be high. From the look of these are them. I guess it's the same brand you can get like at Lowe's and stuff. I think at Hunter is kind of that brand. I think we got one in our house. Not this style, but the brand. They package them good. They keep you from having any kind of damage to them. We're getting there. We're right around the corner from putting it together. Yep, that's what's going on next. But I wanted to go ahead and get these ready so it was ready to go. Makes it faster. Prep work. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? That's what they say on TV. You see how they snug up on there? And then there should be a little bit of a gap on this side. If you look at it, it keeps them. They're just resting on that rubber piece. And when you hear me doing that, I'm not like running these in. A lot of people will take a drill and just until it bottoms out. I'm just snugging them up. It's just faster than a screwdriver. Faster than a steam bullet. Alright, those are done. Ready to go. Alright, we'll keep the drill out. Okay, now we have, I think it's these. So there's 4 of them in there maybe. Sure. I don't know how many screws you in this. Just got 4. Yeah. Now, I'm going to show you a cool little trick with that. These 4 go in there, but alright, I'm going to show you a trick with this. If you look at it up here, there's going to be a little notch right there. And if you look at this, there's a notch right there. You see it? That way? Not that way. Okay. There's a notch on both sides. Take my word for it. Okay. And there's a notch on both sides. And what you do is you put this up. You see how I'm taking it? I'm putting it up on this way. And it'll go over the thing. And then you just turn it. And then it'll hold it. Nailed it. That was easy with it. It'll hold it in place. If you try to push it up over that and get it up over that notch, you have to try to bend it and mess with it. No, not worth it. Not worth the headache. I can tell you that from experience. I'm going to put these screws in here. Sorry if you see me sticking my tongue out. Just have it. making it hard. I can't reach over there from where I'm standing. So put my hand up here and look. There we go. I found it. There's one. Drill real quick. Okay, what you want to do is you want to push up as tight as you can, even though there's not really a whole lot you can do with it. That's where you want it. Then you just want to roll up in there good and stuff. Should be one more right there. We did that part, nailed it. Okay, now the next piece is putting these blades on it. I need, there's some screws in there, the big ones. I'm gonna put the blades on. Isn't that pretty? Looks really good when you do it like that. Look, even back in the day, they do it in the front. Yep, these screws here, these little, I guess you call them screws. They got washers on them, little round head ones. Now they're what holds these blades on. Now these blades, if you look at them, they're spaced like this. So when you look up here, they're side by side, right? Well, it goes from this one to this one. Here's where that blade goes. And it's really neat how they do them. When you put them up there, they'll actually take and, we'll go right here, I guess. You can't see that way, can you? Let's try it, see if I can go this way. Right-handed, but we'll try it. Yeah, take it, stick it through there, stick it in there. Alright, it's not working. You got it? Okay. I'm gonna do what everybody says, don't ever do that. Your dad will tell you that, okay, right now. You stick it in there, get it screwed up. Okay, there's one. And then I'll do another one. Alright. Let's go here. I'll pull it as soon as I go in. Give me I'll take that one. We'll get these two in there all the way. It helps balance it so whenever I take the fish, put it together. already hit the floor. Hunt it down. Unless it came with extra ones. You found it? Okay. Sorry you see my hand here, my arm. She just handed me the. That's it. Awesome. Thank you. Alright, so now you got it to there. So, alright.
I'm making it upside down.
It's alright. I don't know if it'll flip or not. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Okay. Alright, now what we do is we put the light piece in there that I had earlier. And there's going to be a box. It should have like, before that goes in, there's a piece that goes right there. This piece right here. This piece goes in next. And I need 3 little screws. Fall off the over. Should be a packet of over 3 screws. Sure. That'll work. It may have more just because it's the 6, probably had 6 in it. So what you do is there's 3 little holes, you can't see them. 1, 2, 3, okay? And you want to start 2 of them in there. Doesn't matter which ones they are because you can't make a mistake with this part, putting these 2 in here. Alright, once you get those in here, if you look at it, that's the way it's made. So you put this up through here, right through there just like that. And then them screws you just put in, you'll find them. And then, just like that. It'll stay, hopefully. And get the other screw out. Now the 3rd screw that you put in, it doesn't have that rubber. It lines up exact. So, when you put them up here, you get them in the way you want them, and you spin them all the way over, it's going to have a hole there that's going to line up in. And you're going to want to get that one started before you tighten the other ones down. Because if you don't, you're going to end up with it. You may not be able to get that one in. And then, these are pre-measured. So, as you can tell, putting them in like that, you end up with, this is exact all the way around. You see how that's passing that exactly? It makes that little circle. So pretty when it does that. It's like somebody knew what they was doing and designed it. Alright, so now your next screws that's in this pack are 3 screws. They're going to hold the actual light fixture on. So, you're going to take the light fixture, line up your letters again. Put it until it clicks. Okay. Alright, and then you're going to put a screw in this side right here. I think this is actually the hardest part. You stay that much room. And if you look at this piece, it's got this piece here and that piece there. So you can put 2 of them in, just like I said on this other one up here. You can get 2 of them, but the 3rd one, the hole doesn't have that. So you want to line it up and do 2 of them. Like that. And once you get the 2 in, okay, so then you'll take all your wiring and stuff, shove it in there. That's how they made it do it. Push it up in here and click it. Okay, and then that's going to line this other one up. And just like the other one, you're going to want to go ahead and get this one in before you do anything else. This is your important one, because it's going to hold everything centered and lined up. So it makes it really, really easy to do. But you push it up like this. Better if I wasn't so close to it. you want to do, you want to take it and unscrew it there. Try not to scratch it because it's going to be visible. Right now. Alright, so now it's all together. Now before you do anything else, you gotta put these things on because they're important. You can't turn it on and off without the little hangy things, little keychains. And I hate these things with passion. They're so aggravating. There we go. Got that one. Like balls. Alright, so now we're going to want to take and turn that back on before I put glass on here. And we want to make sure it works. I'm going to put my head down here so I can not have a head shot. There it is, you can turn it off now. Isn't that pretty? It is a very pretty small thing. Don't stick your fingers in it, okay? You hurt. Alright, now I need the glass, the globes, as you call them, the chandelier part. When you buy one like this, when you buy it with the white ones, it makes it where you can use just white bulbs instead of having to have those pretty ones. It's expensive. No one wants to have to buy those clear bulbs all the time because they are expensive. They're pretty though. Oh look, this looks better. Do y'all have a piece on them? It's not as fancy. Makes it where you don't make it like noise and stuff like spinning around, shaking. Like that. I didn't notice it on one yesterday. Install. I bought 3 of these because I like them so much on this house we're going to need them. And I was like, you know, if I do 3 of the same, at least all the way through the house, people have the same stuff when they buy it. I really like the look of this thing. It doesn't look like the old school fans that are just big and won't be looking. I really like the big. And you don't want to put these things on, you know, don't get your man pliers out and crank these things down till you break them. I had a renter call me a while back. We couldn't get one of these off their porch light. Whoever put on there must have put on there with a pair of vice grips. It's horrible. Had to get somebody to help me do it, you know. Just to change a light bulb. You have to call somebody to help you change a light bulb. Things that look downhill. I really like the look of them. You got the lights that you want to put in here? We're going with, I think it's called bright daylight or white daylight. Is that what we're going with? Yeah, bright white is what it is. They're 35K light. Now, there's a difference in light bulbs. I'll tell you that right now. But see, with this kind of globe, you can put a light bulb in here like this, and it don't look bad at all. And it'll make this room really pretty because you won't have that clear light. Them clear lights have like shadowing and all kinds of stuff. To where these, when they get that white on, it gives you just a soft. Even if you're using brighter like daylight, they'll be soft looking. Can you get it? The light's going the right place. Maybe. It's making me warm. Yeah. And you got to be careful. All lighting nowadays, the fixtures are made of real thin aluminum. Where you screw those light bulbs in them, and you got to be real careful putting them in. You can over tighten them so fast, and then it'll strip right out. Okay, get down. All right, let's flip her on. Let's see what it looks like. See the magic. See smoke rolling out of it. I'm going upstairs. Like I didn't touch it. Isn't it pretty? Let's put it down low like that. Bam! Nailed it. That was easy. That's how you make it look like you knew what you was doing. Doesn't looks really good. I think one is highways of 15. There it is. There it is. Nailed it. See, it looks prettier in the center. Good work. I do like it. It's bright. It's a really nice band. Turn it off. Let me turn off the light or what? Well, we appreciate you watching, and hopefully you can put your own ceiling fan in. Oh, one more thing. Hold on. I was going to show you this real quick. When you flip it on, it kind of shakes. You know, it'll sit and vibrate. They send this little kit, and this is a weight, and it's got double-sided sticky tape, or it's got sticky tape on it. And you take it, you put it on the back side, you cut a little bit of it, you stick it on the back side of your blade, but nobody can see it. And then it'll, you kind of take the vibration out. That's all the thing I'm going to show you. Other than that, I appreciate you watching. Hope you watch some more videos. Hope you learned something. Thank you.